Hey there, so here I have a Orbi AX4200. So this is a slightly cheaper version of the Ultra AX6000. If the AX6000, the Ultra, is too steep for your budget, you might want to consider this AX4200. It has almost the same component as the Ultra AX6000. There's a few less antenna. The major difference is the performance. It does have a slower processor. However, it still can support up to 1 gigabyte per second. So unlike the Ultra, it's up to 2.5 gigabyte per second. But I can't think of any internet provider that is offering higher than 1 gigabyte per second internet service. Maybe Xfinity, but it's limited to a certain area and it's very costly. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this and see what's inside. This is a 3-pack with 1 router and 2 satellite. So it can cover up to 7,000 square foot home. Most people will probably only need 2 of these, the router and 1 satellite. It's also a quick setup, just a few minutes, but just to show you what's inside this box, if I can get it open. Again, there's very little difference between this and the Ultra. So here is one of the satellite. It's a little lighter and slightly smaller than the Ultra. And this should be the router itself. And then you have another satellite. Okay, so the router itself is definitely heavier than the satellite. Each of these should have 2 extra Ethernet port, so you can connect your laptop or any hardwired devices anywhere near the satellite or the router itself. And then this should be your power blocks. You have 3 power blocks for each router and satellite. And there's nothing else. There should be an Ethernet cable in here. There it is. Okay, so you only need one of this to connect to your modem. Once you connect it, you download the app, follow the instructions, scan the barcode, and it should take less than a few minutes. But I just want to show you close up how these looks like. And it feel very premium, just like the Ultra, the AX6000. So this premium AX4200 has similar design. It's just slightly smaller, and the aluminum is inside is flush versus coming out. Although I do like the look of the Ultra more, but this is compact, still look premium, and really this is all you need. I don't foresee many homes having the capability of getting internet connection higher than 1 gigabyte per second, at least not for another 5-6 years, and by then you probably need a new router. So there's your router, and there's your satellite. Each satellite has 2 extra Ethernet connections for hardwire. And the comparison with the Ultra, you can see the size different. The Ultra definitely look premium with that aluminum-like brush plastic on the outside versus flush in the inside. But overall, very similar in performance, up to 1 gigabyte per second. They're both tri-band, and they're both Wi-Fi 6. And performance-wise, we're getting very similar as the Ultra. So not much difference, because our internet connection here being tested is up to 1 gigabyte per second, upload, download. So this is perfect for those that stream a lot and have kids at home, stay at home school, and they're always on Wi-Fi, this will easily support heavily used device, more than 60. So it shouldn't be any issues performing. Some of the other mesh network state that you can connect up to like 20, like 200 devices, but it does slow down the connection. This will give you equally fast internet connection, 60 device and more. So I'll post a link where you can find this, and hopefully you find this video helpful. Remember to subscribe, and catch you all next time.